Hey to everyone watching my second video. Let me just pre-warn you that I am going to be ranting about the government, and I know a majority of you guys probably don't want to hear it, and I'm really sorry. I truly am. This is not the second video this isn't how I planned my second video at all. But, the thing that truly started this was a couple of you guys have been posting on Facebook, a video. It was something about, recording police brutality or police officers on duty, and whenever I, okay, let me just, if you guys haven't seen the video, it's pretty violent. It's basically a whole bunch of police officers being unnecessarily aggressive towards citizens and civilians for no apparent reason. And truthfully, this may help you guys relate to what this video is about. A lot of you guys have seen the Transformers, the first one, and I don't know if you guys will remember this, but there's this part where the agent and them are in the car or whatever. He turns around and he's like, "You see this badge? This is a do whatever I want and get away with it badge." Now, that's what I was thinking the whole entire time I was watching this video, and it seemed exactly like that. A whole bunch of police officers acting this way for no apparent reason towards these people who may or may not have been guilty of an actual crime, arresting them, beating them, kicking them, all for what? I mean, I can understand if someone was openly defiant and violent towards you, but if the person was just defiant in general, you can do a whole bunch of different things to detain a person. Seriously? Seriously. You don't have to get 100% physical. You don't have to knock the person out. You don't have to, beat up a person to, an inch of his life. You don't have to do that to detain one person. And this video is really just 100% one of the most unpleasant things I've seen, because, there was one time in my life where I actually had faith in our government, and seeing this, you can definitely just, I'm pretty sure you could hear my faith in our government, dwindling away. It's kind of like whenever I still had faith in society, which is all gone now, I hope you know that. And, I'm pretty sure you could hear it. It was oh my god, freaking just kill the government now. That's what it sounds like. That's exactly what the dwindling away of any form of faith in my government sounds like. And, but yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. And right now, it's freaking blasting. It's any form of faith that I had left in my government is just about gone. Really, one of the only things that's keeping me going is the gay rights. That's the only reason I have for enjoying my government. But either way, back to this video. After watching this video, one thing it popped into my head, and it makes sense to me, but it's probably not going to make sense, or probably not going to make that much sense anyway, is the First Crusade, or any of the Crusades in general. I mean, if you guys are taking world history, you guys have probably learned about the Crusades. It's where, the church and the king and everyone wanted to get the Holy Land back from the church. I think it was the church? Yeah, no, I think it was the church. I think it might have been the First Crusade, or I really don't remember. It's I actually pay attention in history. Anyway, and so, well, they basically called all the holy people. They called like all these different like landowners and all these holy people. They just like go over there and take back the Holy Land for us. The Holy Land being Jerusalem, and take back the Holy Land for us and fight in this war and kill all these people because the church told you to, and because the king told you to, and because a higher power, in some way, is telling you to do this, so you definitely should, you know? It's like peer pressure, but like 10 times worse. And these people actually did, in fact, go fight for land. They fought for their Holy Land, and the way they justified any form of killing or violence that they did was they were like, oh, the church told me to, oh, God's up there, he's gonna save me, I'm not going to hell because of this. Now, see, that's how they thought of things. And this reminds me of what's going on with the cops, because they are fighting for our great country or whatever. They're fighting against people who are or were supposedly in some way, like in theory, doing something to harm our great foundation or whatever. And then they justify what they're doing by saying, the government gave me permission to. I was doing everything I could to detain this one person, and I did it in what I thought was the right thing to do. And because the government gave me permission, I can't be charged by the government for doing anything that I did, because this is part of my job. I'm going to be saved by the government because this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm fighting for something I'm fighting for what our government strives for. So I can't get in trouble, right? But if you combine the two in any way, because like I said, I'm probably not making any sense at all. You understand that there's no real difference. Yes, they're fighting for the same. They're fighting for their land. They're fighting because a higher power told them to. They're fighting, and they're justifying that what they're doing is right because, well, whenever the Crusaders were doing it, they said, God is going to save me. I'm not going to go to hell for doing what the church wants me to do because I'm going to be saved by God. And what the officers nowadays are doing is they're saying, I can't get in trouble for doing a job that I was given by the government, doing what they want me to do, what they told me to do, so I can't get in trouble for this. That's basically what's going on. And it's stupid. I mean, I understand that this is how the government is, and we don't have to like the government. We really don't, but it's what we have to live with, and what we have to live with is nothing piled on with shit. It's not like there's truthfully no good way to put that. That's exactly what it is. It's BS piled on to some form of foundation that our founding fathers have created. I mean, kind of sort of like with that gun law or whatever. Yes, you're allowed to carry a firearm, and yet our president, our wonderful, that was my sarcasm, president wants to take away our right to bear arms. I know it's not for all of us. I think for right now it's just for like a certain type of rifle or firearm, and whenever, like, I'm not gonna go into the whole gun situation. I am half redneck, and if I do that, you're most likely going to hear some form of accent coming out of my mouth that I don't want to just let out because it's going to last for, like, hours. It's what happens whenever I feel strongly about something. But either way, I'm not gonna go to the gun thing because the gun thing is just beyond crazy and stupid, and I personally think Obama is a hypocrite. But that's for another day. Whenever I don't have a headache. But so yeah, if you guys haven't seen this video yet, you definitely should try to find it and try to invest your time in finding it, because once you watch it, you're gonna understand exactly what I'm saying. And it's, let me just tell you, this video is by far one of the most, I can't really describe it. I've tried describing it, and whatever I've said is obviously all I really feel, because I'm at a loss of words for what else I can use to describe any other words that I can use to describe this video. Alright, well, sorry if I was babbling, sorry if I was ranting, sorry if I was going on, and sorry if you watched this. To anyone who is watching, I love you guys. I guess I'll see you guys later. Please give me some positive and or negative feedback if you want to express your opinion. If you need advice about anything, because I decided, you know what, people ask me for advice either way. Might as well bring it to, you know, it's gonna end up there somehow, but yeah, like I said, love you all, bye, see some of you guys tomorrow. Comment if you really feel that strongly about it. Send hate mail if you truly think my opinion is biased in any way. I don't know. I don't care. See ya, peace. Yeah.